The game has been saved. Thankfully, when the game crashed, it didn't fully crash, and now we can continue on with our fundraiser. For those that weren't here earlier today, this is a fundraiser for my friend Frex, and she and her family were involved in a terrible hit-and-run T-bone accident. Her boyfriend got the brunt of the impact on his left side. The car has been totaled, and due to the cop forgetting to write down that there was another car in the incident, they've had to pay everything from forward without any assistance from the insurance company. It's been awful, but we're here to help, and we are so ridiculously close to the goal. Um, the goal was $2,750, but now we're sitting at $2,230. That's only $520 away, and I think that we can actually go ahead and get this for them. So I'm going to go ahead and set things up on social media really quickly, and I'll have some interesting guests to chat with us this time. Hello, hello. Uh, Joining us shortly via party chat. Hello, hello. Is my buddy Kevin. It'll be exciting to have him here. I can't quite hear him yet, but we will see. In the meantime, let's continue with the Castlevania adventure. Okay. There's that beautiful Bloody Tears music again. It's gonna be tricky. Woo! It's a good thing that we had a load point right there. Oh, good grief. This is always the trickiest jump in this section. There we go. Oh wow, that was dangerous. Almost picked up a dagger. Well, that was evil enemy placement. This is the worst screen in Super Castlevania 4. So much happening. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta juke a Medusa hit. There we go. Woo! That was a close one. But we got through. And there's a lot going on this screen, so we're just gonna take advantage of the old save state here real quick. This Armor Knight. Let's be real patient with this. Take our time. Gotta be real careful. What? How was I even? No, what? That? No! No! That was cruel. That was absolutely cruel. The worst part is, like, I can't whip too many candles because I'm like, is it going to be a heart? Or is it going to be an item I don't want? Oh, look, Mr. Skullhead. And the hook actually got me injured. There we go. And we're swinging, and... okay, I guess we're right here. Ooh, the stopwatch. Absolutely useless. And, the funny thing is, if you don't get the right hook here, you will die. Because again, if it's off the screen, it's a death plane. That's just rule of thumb in video games. Classic video games. Okay. Gotta move quickly throughout this part. Okay. Move through. Please tell me there's wall chicken somewhere. I really need some wall chicken. Okay, no wall chicken. This is fine. Who needs wall chicken? Nobody needs wall chicken. They just want wall chicken. Oh god. Brett Skellington. Yay, meat! And as always, you save for meat. Well, oh, okay. Or the screen will scroll me off. Oh. Oh, it's the mummy! He's very not threatening. Very unexpected. I need him to stand somewhere where I can hit him. The good thing is fire is beatable by just flicking my whip at him. Oh, come on! I don't have all day here. Can't just flick him to death. Now this I can do. Ha ha ha! There we go! That's right, mummy. I don't know why we're fighting a mummy on top of a tower, a clock tower. Seems kind of strange to me, but, okay.
Go get him. Get him.
The mummy's like, I don't know, that seems like a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea. I'm glad Jack would take it. Do it.
Alright, stage B. Because we couldn't go higher than 10. We're getting mighty close to that tower, though. Mighty close. I believe that this is the stage that features the instant death, the instant death run, where you have to run up the tower, or get carved by a saw. Which is super fun. But the cool thing about this level is that it features Vampire Killer, a remix from the first Castlevania game. Ooh, enemies hurt hard here. That's some good vampire killing. Uh-oh. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get through there that way now. Come on, wander in the wind. There we go. Can this guy do the same thing? Yes, he can. I didn't jump down there. Oh no. It's the crumbling bridge of bats. Where for some reason the bridge turns into bats. It doesn't seem like a very practical bridge. It's made out of bats. Who makes a bridge out of bats? Oh, here it is. The part where walking upstairs suddenly becomes stupid difficult. It doesn't seem like it always works every time. Uh-oh. I gotta load. Oh, there he is. Hey, Kevin. Welcome. Got a little bit of an echo going there. Oh, that's no good. Was that your main source of microphoning? Oh, that's unfortunate. So Kevin, that's pretty good. That's a lot to ask out of any sort of electronics nowadays. So there's that. So Kevin, what you know about Castlevania? That actually kind of confounds me. Like I would have pegged you for a big Castlevania fan. Yeah, it's that old school action adventure. Oh, you know, they got the Castlevania collection right now for $20. Just came out, which is how we're playing Super Castlevania 4, which is basically just a remake of the original Castlevania on the Super Nintendo. And the nice thing about this one, save states, which we have been recklessly abusing for the sake of the stream. Mostly not to waste people's time, because holy shit. Like, sometimes this game is just brutal with certain things, and I am dead. Like the checkpoints can be old school checkpoints. You know what I'm talking about. The kind where... What's the checkpoint? Then once again, just... I'm at a point where I'm on the last level, and there is a stage that is terribly inconsistent about how you go up the stairs, because the stairs are built so that they collapse after you walk up them. And if you, like, you have to hold up to climb stairs in this area, which is completely different from everywhere else in the game, where you just kind of automatically latch to stairs. But this one section, it's just different enough. It can be. because it gets pretty brutal. Again, I'm just falling through stairs now. Stairs that I should not fall through. Oh no, that's a game that has difficulty. I mean, so you downloaded that one. So I have a question regarding Sekiro and difficulty. Because I feel like it's not that far off from potentially old school difficulty. Why is that sometimes unacceptable to us as gamers today? Yeah, because like you said, you deleted that game. Okay. Clearly. Right. Yeah, yeah, that's why they made Brady games back in the day. That's definitely not worthwhile gameplay. Yeah, that's how Larry was feeling about Castlevania earlier. He was like, "This is not fun." He's like, It has good feel moments. Right. Mistakes are death. And then that's it. Yeah. Uh, I understand. Yeah, I understand. Right now I'm going through a fight where I gotta fight this guy named Slogra. And it is that. It's a fucking slog. Because he does so much damage, and you do not do that much damage. And he has no good pattern.
What?
That's bullshit.
Ooh, damn.
That's bad.
Start doing that using your own special weapon.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that sounds like some old school difficulty. Because you don't know what the attack's gonna be. But you gotta be prepared for it. Whatever it ends up being. And because of course he has. As you should at that point. That's ridiculous. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna say, Hayao Miyazaki? You would be buried. A rusty spork. Oh, that's that good old fashioned type of hay. That's painful. I right now I'm going through a multi-stage boss battle myself. It's hard. I am broadcasting. You're live. Everything you've been saying is out there. Oh yeah. Oh no. It's death. It's death. Oh no. Well, that's where I'm. This is why we have save states. That's death. That is literally and figuratively death. And I can hear myself echoing in the background, which means it's probably echoing on the feed. Yeah, getting really bad feedback. Okay. I suppose. He was almost dead. So close. Yeah, he did. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, that makes the world of difference, actually. The thing with death in this game is that it really is a battle of attrition, and I have one less HP point than he does at the moment. which actually makes the world of difference. And oh no. Oh no. Oh, he's dead. Thank God. Oh. Yeah, that's his entire deal. And now the path lights up ominously. Things are getting real creepy. Alright, so here's the cool thing. We are at Dracula now. We are at Situation Dracula. Yeah, I can respect that. There's a reason I saved that right there. Get all that meat. Invisible stairs. Which unfortunately also has a small invisible gap, which I keep falling off of. I know. It's painful. It's painful to watch. There we go. There we go. Alright, I got 500 seconds to defeat Dracula. I don't even know. Wait, I don't even know why I'm getting candles. I have 99 hearts. I'm good. Alright, I got invisible hearts. I got triple cross. I'm gonna save right here at Dracula. Alright, let's do this. Let's do some Dracula business. Gonna get some Dracula business happening up in this. Oh yeah, he does. And yes, you are. Oh God. Oh no. What? Really, Dracula? Oh, I want to kill that. Because it becomes delicious meat. It's the one saving grace you get during the Dracula fight. Oh God, I'm down to one hit. I'm dead. Dracula's so hard. I mean, it makes sense. He's Dracula. You know, he deserves to be a little difficult. This doesn't mean I appreciate the fact that he hits like a brick house. Really? Oh my God, stop spawning where I'm at. Oh, you're bag of dicks, Dracula. Bring out the orb. Bring out your stupid orb. Bring out the good orb. He's like, no, I know it's gonna give you benefits. And that is death. This is annoying. I might save it again, just a little bit closer to when he actually spawns. That way I can actually, you know, not have to go through. Up, there we go. There we go. Abusing the save states. It's the right thing to do. Haha! What? Okay. I can block the bullets. Like Neo. Ow. I just gotta hit it ahead of time. Ha ha ha! Strategies have been uncovered. Ha ha ha, Dracula! Now your bullets mean nothing to me. Thanks to my stupid whip. Oh, great, now it comes out. Oh, he brought it out twice. That's cool, Dracula. Just bring out the same thing twice. The only problem with the fire is that it actually has momentum. And because of that, the second it starts moving, it starts trying to fuck with you. I'm just as surprised as you are. And this is why we have... Oh. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. I mean, hypothetically that would work. True. Although right now it's a whole lot of a man grunting for his life. Because I keep on taking unnecessary damage. For some reason, this round, it's not working for me. Now Dracula's like screen crowding. That's Dracula. Yeah, Dracula has no real pattern. Most of his attacks have counters, but some of them don't. Because reasons. Like, look, now there's 4 bullets sometimes. Sometimes there's 2. Who knows? Woo! Okay. Don't know what he did there, but... I mean, it happens, Kevin. No big deal. Yeah, I'm only live streaming right now. Again, these things happen. Oh, dang it. That was close. Dracula's just a pain in the ass. Alright. You should play whatever makes you happy, Kevin. That's really what video game's all about. Wait, what? It sure did. You know what the sad part is? I've had the same thing. You should see my Switch library. That's the thing. It does feel like an odd amount of extra work just to play a video game, which is weird. When did I become this man? Ugh. Disgusting. Why? At this point, I'm actually reloading every time I take a hit. Because this is... I can't take damage this early on. The later parts are too damaging. Right. Oh, thank God! He just gave me meat. He just gave me meat. Save for meat, because that is how you play the game. Look, man, if you break my ball, I'll give you some meat. Thanks, Dracula. How weird. That's right friendly of you there, Dracula. Oh, yeah, it's not good. It is purely functional. Oh, thank God, he gave me more meat. Oh God, he's going into final phase. Of course they are. I have heard tell nothing but good things about your arcade cabinet. No! He had one hit left! Yeah, that's what we're down to now. Ah, these flames do so much. Stop chasing me! Do not consent! Help Tom. Help Dick. Help Larry. That's because Kid Goku's the OG. That's because Kid Goku's the OG. Gonna give me an orb I can kill there, Dracula? Nope. He's like, you're gonna die by the orb. You live by the orb, you die by it. They don't say blah blah blah. See, I gotta get the flames early enough that they don't move around so much. Where are the flames? Where's the kaboom? Where's the earth-shattering kaboom? See? The second they start homing in, that's when it becomes a problem. Ah! Alright. Oh, I'm saving for meat! Saving for meat! Alright, he's down to 5 bars. I have full health save for 1 health block. Spamming the cross! Because he hits like a goddamn Mack truck. Somehow this is working. Oh God. Hey, remember how I said triple take with a cross is necessary for the win this game?
Yeah, and surprisingly enough, you now just doing the actual thing. You did it.
Yay, Dracula's dead! Eat it, Dracula! Eat it! Cannot see. I'm teabagging Dracula. Get rid of this little bat dude. Get out of here. Get out of here. Nobody likes you. Ending it on a wiggly whip. Whip wiggly. Alright. We did it.
You did, buddy.
We finished Super Castlevania 4. It only took a buttload of save states. But now we get to see Simon Belmont standing on a cliff overlooking the Castlevania. What is the castle's name? Castlevania?
And his parcel
And,
armor and his meaty thighs.
oh boy. So yeah, now there's a montage of all the levels that you went through leading up to Dracula's castle. And yeah. I actually really like Super Castlevania 4. I think it is the best of the original Castlevanias. I think it is the best controlling of them. Although there's a couple of spots where the game just decides to crap itself in terms of control. For no good reason. Specifically the stairs is what came to mind. The stairs where sometimes you just pass through the stairs and die. And that's it. Like, well, sucks to be you. But honestly, like, the bosses are big. One of the most satisfying things you can do in a video game is when you hit something and feel the weight of it getting hit. And when you hit a boss in this game, the whole screen shakes a little bit. And it makes a satisfying crunch sound, and you're like, oh yeah, that's the beef right there. You wanna know where the beef is? There's where the beef is. Like, the game, this is a really early Super Nintendo game, and it took advantage of the platform. It had Mode 7 graphics. It had an absolutely fascinating boss, a stone golem, that would start out in huge, and then shrink, and then when you defeated him, it would, like, spin and shrink and grow at the same time. And what's interesting about that is that to get that effect, they had to put him on a background layer. And to put him on a background layer, they had to make the background completely black otherwise. So he was the only thing on the layer. Like, the background is him, and he has a hitbox on the foreground that you're attacking. And that was their way of saying, well, we can do this really cool effect, but we can't manipulate the sprites that way. The way we want to. Alright. We can manipulate the background? Just turn it in the background. Like, that was clever. Like, how do we figure this stuff out early on? You know? So, Kevin, have you seen the Castlevania TV series? What do you think about the Castlevania TV series? Just like, it's great. Well, like, what about it do you feel is great? Oh, well, see. Krellin's got a close fight on you? Shockingly better in Season 2. Yeah. Which is, I mean, it's been renewed. So we're getting a Season 3. I'm just curious as to whether they're going to do the time skip into Simon Belmont, or if they're going to continue the story that they had going right there. And part of me really wants to see Simon Belmont, mostly because, so in the Castlevania collection, it comes with a digital book, and in that digital book, it has an interview with the producer. I think it's like Adi Shankar or something like that. And he talks about how, like, they did some word association for it, and they did, well, what do you think of when it comes to Simon Belmont? He says, heroic, stoic, would make a great series on TV. It's like, oh, please do not do me like this, man. Plus, I have to admit, I'm kind of excited for the fact that he's making a Devil May Cry animated series now. Oh no, that's confirmed. That's happening. And the exciting thing is, like, he's talking about it. He's like, I'm making my own little video game verse where everything is connected, and I'm like, how are you going to connect Castlevania and Devil May Cry? How would Konami and Capcom even allow that? And then I got super excited with the thought that maybe it's like little incidental characters that are connected, and that would actually be kind of cool. But this game is over. It was presented by Konami, and it starts over once you're done. Because why would you do that? Why would you want to start like, I remember when video games would end and then it would start over with a harder difficulty? In case you wanted to beat yourself in the face with a hammer? Like, I don't want to partake in any part of this all over again, thank you. Yeah. Right? And like, I don't know, like, it seems ambitious. Overly so. I appreciate what you're saying, but, I severely admire your enthusiasm, but, I don't think they want to do that. They seem pretty adamant about lawyers. I mean, I would watch the hell out of it. I just don't think it's gonna happen, is the key thing here. The crossover between Devil May Cry and Castlevania, according to the showrunner's headcanon of there being a video game-averse that he's making. That bat just took off half my health. And this is why I'm just showing this really quickly. Because, yeah, the bone, no big deal. The bat, destroyer of worlds. Fuck that bat. He knows what he did. Oh, that's right, I don't have the triple. Haha! Crap. I did 100% forget that I don't have the triple shot anymore. Because it immediately went from the endgame credits to New Game Plus! Except you don't get anything. Except it's harder. And that's just the way it is. And the monsters are stronger. And your attacks are with that bat. One more hit and I'm down. One more bat. And this guy has a bat. At least I just got some meat. And you know, like, the game's like, here, have a little smidgen of meat. You're gonna die. Like, you're gonna die a lot in this one. Yeah, one more bat and I'm dead. Which is not a sentence I expected to say in a video game. But here we are. That bat almost killed me. Oh god. Oh god. And I'm dead. Alright. And that's the game. That's Super Castlevania 4. Yay! You know, honestly, this is a good collection. The Castlevania collection. I'm going to talk about it real quick. So, are you familiar with M2 at all as a developer? Yeah. M2. The letter M, the number 2. So M2 primarily has made their money by porting classic games to modern systems. The thing is, they aren't usually just ports. They tend to be really high-end and well done. For example, they made the all the Sega Classics games on the 3DS. The ones that had both enhanced 3D features, but also enhanced features to begin with. Like, you could choose whether you wanted to play the European version of the game that had a slightly slower frame rate, or the American version, or you could play, like, different... Like, if it was an arcade game, they could give you, like, 3 different versions of the arcade cabinet with various updates. Recently, they've been doing the Sega Classics being ported to the Nintendo Switch. And when they ported Sonic the Hedgehog over, you know, they couldn't just take the 3D features that they had in the 3DS version. So they took those out, but implemented the drop dash from Sonic Mania in Sonic 1 as a bonus feature. They are known for, like, taking arcade games, taking classic games, and making them work. Just recently, they announced a huge success because not only could they get the Sega Classics running on the Nintendo Switch, they figured out how to make Dreamcast games run on a Nintendo Switch. And if you know anything about the Dreamcast, it is pretty easy to pirate, but programming for it is sometimes difficult. It wasn't always easy. They said the next thing they're working on is getting Sega Saturn games running on the Switch, and if they have success with that, they can think of exactly 3 games they want to bring over right off the bat. And I'm like, alright, do it! I mean, Panzer Dragoon, obviously, but I'm sitting here thinking, like, maybe Guardian Heroes on the Switch, please and thank you. But so M2 really doesn't make their own games. They are solely in the business of porting. Some of them used to work for SNK, some of them used to work for a couple different companies, actually. And now they did this compilation for Capcom, or not Capcom, for Konami. It always feels like Digital Eclipse works on Capcom games, and then M2 works for the rest of the industry. What's cool is the fact that... So when this game came out, the Japanese version just had the Japanese games on it, and the American version just had the American games. However, one of the things that happened is the Japanese versions of the original 3 Castlevania games have different and better music due to the fact that they were on a Famicom disk system, and some of the cartridges that they had extra chips built in that weren't in the American version. So it's kind of a bummer that these sound chips weren't available. And in some cases, some of the gameplay is dramatically changed. In Castlevania Dracula's Curse in America, the enemies will increase their damage as the game goes on about every 4 levels. Every 3 levels. It's like a Medusa head that does 1 hit point of damage to you in the first level will end up doing about 8 points of damage by the end of the game. Which is ridiculous. Yet, that's not at all in the Japanese version. They're like, no, that's not the case. There's a character named Grant Dynasty who is mobile, he can control his jumps, and he has a knife for an attack. Well, in the Japanese version, it's not just a knife, it's a throwing knife. So he has a projectile. It's a weaker attack, but he has a projectile. In the American version, they're just like, here's your knife. Don't drop it. So, of course, when people bought these games, they were like, oh, it's kind of a bummer that you're not including the Japanese version on the American version, and vice versa. Because it's a $20 video game. It's expensive. It's not like it's a $10 conversion. And the cool thing is, Konami said, hey, we heard you. We've commissioned M2 to make an update within the next month or so that'll allow you to choose between the English and Japanese versions. Best of both worlds! I think that's how stuff should be done. It's a good deal. Basically, what I'm saying is, the Castlevania collection is absolutely the right price for what it is. A compilation of 8 different Castlevania games, plus a really cool digital book. That said, you also have to be a fan of, hammering yourself in the face. Repeatedly. That said, I love the Castlevania series. I loved it when I was younger. I love the aesthetic. I love the gameplay. And I'm looking forward to exploring Castlevania games that I have never played and never had a chance to beat. One of the things about the Genesis game, Castlevania Bloodlines, is that it was in that weird phase where video game companies didn't want you to rent from Blockbuster. So they would do, really petty things to make sure that you bought the game. And in Castlevania Bloodlines, if you play the game on easy mode, you don't get an ending. If you play the game on normal mode, you get half the ending. To get the full true ending, you have to beat the game on hard. Which is such a huge pain in the ass. Because this is Konami hard. Thank God this game has save states. So. But I'm afraid that that's going to be it for the stream. We did a lot of good work here. We had a lot of fun. Going over to the funding page, it would seem that today, in the 12 hours that we've been streaming, we raised a total of $230. That's not bad. That's not bad. You know what? I feel pretty good about that. Feel pretty good. It's still a little under the goal. They still have $520 to go, but that's not bad. Yeah, exactly. And it'll help out my friend Frex to, again, as a recap for all these different live streams. She was T-boned, and her boyfriend took the brunt of the blow. So, and he's a delivery person, which means the car's been totaled. They don't have a car for him to make deliveries in. He can't make deliveries because his arm is jacked up. And the worst part is the insurance company doesn't want to pay for things up front because in the police report, the policeman forgot to mention that there was another car involved in the T-boning. Right? It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. And of course, the police are giving them the runaround so that they can't get him to update his report. This is the world we live in, First of all, ridiculous on the insurance company, because why on earth would you not, how could you not, How could there be a T-boning without another person when the car is totaled, How do you do that to your own car? And second of all, shame on the police for not updating the report. That is a single sheet of paperwork that they have to turn into the insurance company. That's it. That is a signature and a paragraph saying, yep, there was another car. So, hopefully that situation will get resolved soon so that They don't have to pay for everything out of pocket, and hopefully, there's a speedy recovery. So, on that note, I think we're going to be done for the night. I think we had a lot of good times here. Thank you, Kevin, for coming in here at the end. It was good chatting with you. If you can hang on for after the broadcast, I got something I want to ask you. And again, thank you so much to everybody who donated, for people who watched, to people who interacted. This was huge. Thank you to my buddy Larry for coming in and helping me out with this. He was playing games when I had to run out of the apartment and go handle things with family. He is absolutely a trooper here. He is just as much a part of this as I am. And most importantly, Larry helped raise money as well by beating me in Windjammers. By thoroughly trouncing me in Windjammers. I will never play Windjammers for money again. I really shouldn't against you. Alright, well again, thank you everybody. I appreciate it. Kevin, any final words or thoughts before we head out? Alright. Everyone, take care and have a good night.